Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP YouTube channel. In this episode we take a look at the American dairy industry. We look at some of the beautiful, breathtaking views across Wisconsin, talk about cow comfort in the US, attempt to pull out a truck, and talk about cows freezing to death. Stick with me guys, because this is a good one. Just drove for nearly 2 hours and now we've got to get this little flight to Dublin. Thank you. Now we're in a windy Dublin for an hour and a half. Now we're on a flight for the next 8.5 hours to Chicago. This plane's bigger. Good flight, Kia? Yep. And with that, we're in Chicago. And now we're in a rental truck on a 2.5 hour drive. The drive from Chicago up to Appleton really was breathtaking, but to be honest, all I could think about was getting to bed and preparing for the day ahead. So it's -6 here in Wisconsin and I couldn't be happier about it. It's beautiful, beautiful sunny weather. We had like 5 inches of snow last night, but it's gorgeous. Today's the day I've been looking forward to. Today I finally get to see some cows here in the States and I can't wait to see the standard of the farms. I really can't. I know to a lot of you guys here in the States this won't seem like a major truck, but to me this thing's massive compared to my little Navara. It's a lot better too. The Wisconsinites got a bit of bad press in the last YouTube video. A lot of guys said that maybe they're not the most friendly people in the world. Gotta be honest, my opinion differs. So far, so good. And today it looks like it's gonna be an awesome day. If this weather holds in particular, then we're on to a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Anyway guys, I'm gonna shut up and let you guys enjoy the ride. That's the window wipers. Driving across this vast, windswept and snow-covered landscape really did have an epic feel to it. I honestly can't get across to you guys just how peaceful it felt out there. I loved this trip. Boys and their toys, man. I want to go. So guys, this is Aaron Lavoie. We're riding with him today. Say hey, Aaron. Aaron. Hi. Hi. Aaron owns Midwestern Hoof Trimming School, and for you guys who don't know Aaron, he'll fly all over the world to teach whoever he wants, particularly in the States. So he'll fly between states to teach his method of hoof trimming, or his take on hoof trimming, which is awesome and I use all the time, but don't really talk about it that much. Should probably talk about it more. So if anyone's looking for hoof trimming, schooling or teaching, or even just consultation or a talk, you can hit this guy up on Facebook, Instagram, or send me a message and I'll give you his details. He's a good guy, even though he don't look like it. So this right here, folks, is for you guys who said Wisconsin ain't beautiful. It's really funny because when Aaron's been in Scotland like twice, 3 times, either 2 or 3 times, and Aaron was saying, oh, when you guys come to Wisconsin, you're not going to see anything as beautiful. But the thing is, he sees this every day, so he doesn't think it is beautiful. But particularly right now when the snow's fresh, bright white. It's stunning, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I gotta say, Aaron assured me the welfare for the cows over here was fantastic. But we pulled up at this first farm here and this poor cow is stood here tied up outside the barn and she's frozen to death.
No, actually the milk cows are in the inside of the barn.
This isn't?
No.
Oh.
Just a statue.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty cold out here right now. There's probably, I'd say 3 feet of snow. This would just never, ever, ever happen at home. And if it did, we'd shut down. Right.
Take the heat off the milk. Okay. Run it through the floor.
How awesome is this? It's not just vanity, but they're so proud in this dairy that they got a map of everyone in the world, or where everybody in the world is visited from, and a visitor book. So if you come here, then my name is in the book too. So this is Wickman Family Farm, and they've been milking here for over 100 years, from 1918 actually.
They were milked this morning already.
So all this old wood with the patina, as I would call it, is actually from the old barn across the road. How awesome is that they've gone to the trouble of doing that? To see cows playing around like that shows exactly how comfortable they are and full of vitality. I don't need to tell you that, you can just look at them and you know that. Awesome first farm. So here in Scotland and the rest of the UK, we really do have high standards when it comes to cattle care, but this first farm has blown me away. The standard of care here is exceptional, and just looking at these cows really shows that. They were exceptionally clean. The whole place in fact was really clean, and the cows looked seriously happy. So this is something I unfortunately don't really have. Sand bedding. This stuff's awesome and probably really helps Aaron do his job, look after these cows' feet, because it helps to wear them down, and it's inorganic, so it doesn't pass through it basically. And look how comfy these cows are sitting on it.
It's literally like laying on a beach. It really helps the feet, it helps them wear.
Yeah.
As long as they're not walking too much and overwearing, it's really good because it helps them, they wear, and then we keep maintenance trimming going and keep them in balance.
So you guys will have noticed that we don't have barns like this at all in Scotland. There are far many more stanchions, they're thinner, it's much lighter in here than a lot of our barns, and the roof is insulated. I don't know if you can see that here or not.
The vent on the roof is thermostatically controlled.
So this opens and closes in accordance with the temperature in here.
Yep.
So it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and in here it's the perfect temperature for cows. I don't know what temperature it is, but I can tell just from me standing here that it's the perfect. -3 Celsius outside. So here's something that really shows how comfortable this barn is, or shed if you're in England. All of these cows, every stall is full, every single one, apart from these cows here, who have all come over to see me and have a feed. So Brad's very kindly got stuck so that I can film Aaron pulling him out. Thanks, Brad. That's one of the problems these guys got to deal with on a daily basis. Just getting around the farmyard's hard. Never mind all the other stuff they got to deal with. So this environment is their calf rearing facility here at Wickman Farms, and it really couldn't be much better than it is. The amount of space, light, air, ventilation is like perfect for these little guys, and you can see exactly how happy they are playing away in the background there. These calves have actually got little tags in their ears, and it all links up to a computer system which feeds them automatically from the milk over in the main farm, which is pumped underground. And Brad, that's Brad over there, who owns this farm, or part owns the farm, was telling me it's actually the first system in the US like this. So they're kind of guinea pigs, but it's working out fantastically well for them. And you can tell by these calves, it clearly is working. So in Scotland this would be much more open, but because it's so cold here, it needs to be enclosed so that they can really monitor the temperature and the ventilation in here. If it wasn't closed, these calves could really suffer. So this girl here is actually feeding herself just now. Whenever she's hungry, she goes to that machine and it dishes out the right amount of milk for her. And here is all heated, so that if there's any water from here spilt on there, it won't freeze. And those same heating pipes actually run all the way under these sort of, not incubation pens, but these little baby pens where the nursery is, to keep these guys a little warmer. That's why they've got jackets on as well. Brad's saying that these little guys in here stay in here for 5 days to build up their immune system and build up their strength before they go in with the rest of the guys. So after that swift visit to farm number 1, we hopped back in Aaron's truck and headed over to see Pedro, Aaron's employee. This is my first real look at Appleton working in the flesh over here in the States. I gotta say, I'm already jealous that I gotta go back and work on my whopper. My whopper works well, it really does. Just nothing like as well as this. So Aaron uses roto clip blades, and it's each to their own, but you'll see there's a big difference between this and the trim tech that I use. This is actually more aggressive when it has sharp blades. The blades last for longer, but they cost an awful lot more. Yeah. This is Pedro. Say hi, Pedro. Hey. So Pedro works for Aaron. Trims, if it's a smaller day, Pedro might trim himself. Larger days, Aaron will help. And obviously Aaron is busy doing other things as well, so he does as much as he can, as well as obviously continually trains and makes sure Pedro's doing a good job.
What you want to try to do is harness the momentum of this going down to get it in there. I always take whatever foot is closest.
Yeah.
Closest lying fruit, right? Pick you and break it, just let it go, take the rope out of your hands. And again, you can pick both feet up if you wanted to. It's just fine.
Gosh. So different the position. Forward. And don't touch it.
Right. There you go. There you go.
Done. Okay.
And that, folks, brings us to the end of part 1 of this American story. I had an awesome first part to this day, and I'm going to update you guys later this week with the rest of this story. But in the meanwhile, here's some shots of Aaron and me travelling across the Wisconsin plains towards his next farm.